Hi, good morning. Good afternoon, Miss. My name is Vincent. Thanks for having me here. So, I would like to present recent research group presentation to give a present. And before starting our presentation, I would like to introduce my group name, Kesha, Eugene, Jinghe, and Tuan. And next, please. So, chapter 1, background. The competing chip and source market requires brand to understand consumer preference because different type of customer they have their own preference. So, and the market is unstable, unpredictable. We can't forecast the market. So, Kantin cost brand collaboration behind is the best choice to let the people recognize. There is a brand recognition between Kantin and the Heinz business. So the purpose statement, the first scope of the study, our study aims to pinpoint chance and opportunity, assess facility, and offer strategy insight. Strategy is a framework, it's a tactical for the new entrant of business to carry out their business and have an actual direction. And second is the relevance of the study. Understanding each market implication is crucial for business planning to stay coded and meet evolving customer needs. Keep evolution. The evolution is an important point for the business to sustain the market. And the third research question, how can the new product effectively address the market needs, leverage market trends, and differentiate itself in the competitive landscape? So how can the new product, because new product means the unique product, the product differentiation. Yeah. Okay, next. I'll pass to my friend Eugene.
So moving on now, I would like to talk about the research questions. So from here, we have 4 research questions. As we know, there's a relationship between these 4 independent variables to this dependent variable, the cross-brand collaboration. So let's talk about the first research question, is how do consumers in Malaysia kind of perceive about the cross-brand partnership between Heinz and also Kantin. And the second is in terms in sales. So how do you gonna let the consumers to perceive about your products based on this Heinz and also Kantin like a dipping sauce inside the potato chips packet? Where the third one is talking about how Kantin and Heinz will need to work together, where in order to gain consumer impression for this collaboration. And the fourth one is talking about the pricing structure. And for pricing, let's say the price cannot be too high and also cannot be too cheap at the same time, have to be moderate in order to contribute for the community. And moving on to the next slide. So research objective, I'm going to talk about the first one is the general objective. How do you going to talk about the collaboration factors on the brand performance of potato chips and also a sauce company in Malaysia? And also the specific objective is, okay, the first one is to identify the relationship between the arrangement of dipping sauce, like I say, in the packet, and how people think that whether this dipping sauce is going to amaze people like a natural and dips like that. So the second one is talking about the relationship between the collaboration figure and also the brand execution. While the third one is talking about the collaboration coupled with the views and acknowledgement. So the fourth one is talking about promoting procedures and also the co-branded item, which means you're going to execute for the brand performance in order to relate to the customer preferences and objective. So moving on to the next slide. So significance of study is we are going to talk about who are we going to benefit, like the government, the society, and the community. And the first one is we're going to talk about the goal, the outcomes, where is the vision of the potential partnerships with Kantin and Heinz. And moving on to the second one is talking about the strategic decision making before going to talk about the independent variables that are going to affect on this cross-brand collaboration of Kantin and Heinz together. Where the third one is the research is going to provide the insights, better understandings for the customers in about the guidelines, the standards, about the potency of everything about the potato chips and also sauce company. Where we're also talking about the past collaboration efforts like Heinz and also the Empirica Walker. where this is the past successful collaboration in order to give us the diverse range of high quality products for us to make the potato chips of Kantin and also the sauce Heinz. The last one is talking about the F&B industry is going to yield the related industries like including agriculture, the packaging, the logistics, and also the pricing. So moving on to the next slide. So the scope of study here focuses about the sales, customer impression, customer assignment, pricing. So these are the independent variables and between the potato chips and sauce company, where our survey is going to target 100 participants from Klang, this specific area in Klang, where we don't want to mix the data so messy, so we only focus on one district, where we use Google Form to identify data on in order to proceed for SPSS. And moving on to the next slide. So this is our proposed framework. We talk about the customer impression, assignment, pricing, sales, which is the H1, H2, H3, H4, in order to become the DV, related to DV, the customer collaboration. So now moving on to the next slide, I will be passing to Tom.
So next slide, this one is customer impression. It's very important on the hash collaboration, and you can directly see the example hash collaboration. Over 500 million impressions on social media, and brand feed the unexpected pairing result with consumer to honor and novelty. So next slide. Sales are a key the metric for reaching the success of the hands and Kantin-led partnership. So you can see this one is giving us increased sales, high social media impressions, and unexpected pairing positive effect on IB. So we can use this on partnership and get more people to actually more people to come buy the product also. So next one I pass to
for pricing, as you can see from the past collaboration from Apricot and Doritos, they offer a premium product which consists of Domino's chips and their liquor mixed with wine as a limited product, which can start order from last year 2023 December as a pre-sale. And for Heinz and Absolute, also another limited edition, which impacted the result of high price, as now you can see from the third-party website like eBay, Lazada. They sell a higher price compared to the originally sold. For customer excitement, of course, customer excitement is where customer thoughts, impression, reaction to the current product. Here, for the both Heinz and Absolute, the successful marketing by using influencer, ranging from TikTok to Instagram, YouTube, and their most famous influencer is Kim Kardashian, as she promote the product, gotten over 500 million views across all platforms. Plus the potential sales with the influence from celebrities, which will create shortage or scarcity, which will impact the price and the demand for future production. Next will be SPSS, will be Vincent and Eugene.
Thank you, Don, my friends. So, descriptive analysis, because statistics play a significant role for the business to survey the people from different age. As you can see, 8 years old, under 25, when it's under 25, 37 to 45 above. The most likely 36 to 45. Right? So the gender, there are only two types of gender, which is male and female. So male most likely cheap, they like a chill to having their lunch like cheap. Right? So pillow study. As you can see, customer retention, sales, pricing, customer excitement, price population. And normality test. Normality test is a test is more is important for the research. The purpose of the normality test in statistics is to test whether the data has significant values and to test whether the collection data is reasonable and follow the numerical test. Yeah, next slide. And the person correlation analysis, as you can see. Okay, next. Okay. Lower than 0.90, very low. 0.39, low correlation. 0.39, moderate, is acceptable. 0.79, high correlation, and 1 correlation. So multi-regression analysis, I will pass to Eugene.
So we're talking about the multi-regression analysis. This is our coefficient table. So the main point is a significant value because 0.541, 0.00, 0.13, and those remainings are related to our IV, and also that is going to affect the DV. So moving on to the next slide. And now the model summary is important because we are going to have all these model equation to calculate the estimation of all these data and also analysis with the observed values and also the predicted values on the future with the brand collaboration of Heinz and Kantin. And moving on to the next point is talking about the ANOVA table. So the definition of ANOVA table is talking about the analysis of counting the variance, where you can see for our F, the focal point is 129,765, and our P is less than 0.001. And moving on to the next one, we are going to test about the hypothesis. Hypothesis, as we mentioned, there are a lot of relationship between those independent variables and also the cross-brand collaboration as dependent variable, where our results here is actually, we are based on the beta coefficient. We got 0.681, we got 0.269, and so on, where the, moving on to the next slide. So now we are talking about the important one is the coefficient significant based on those hypotheses. And the results it is supported here, but I think it's right wrongly, because if you see here 0.001 is actually lesser than 0.005, which is accepted and accepted. So yeah. So the next one is the pros and cons. I will be moving on to farm
For
engineering.
pros, there will be increase in sales as one well-known and not one so well-known combined together, which increase the potential customer. Next is reach new market. Of course, Heinz can reach into a chips industry, and chips, Kantin Lab can reach into a Heinz industry. Furthermore, innovative and product, as both companies are from same industry but different product. By combining that, it will create a new, innovative, like unexpected product which can attract more customers. Yeah. Now I'll move on to cons.
So cons, we got the risk of brand misalignment, and second is cannibalization of existing sales, new product compete and re-existing, and division of profit and control. Sharing profit and creative control led the complete negotiation sheet and disagreement. So next one I will pass to Kinsha.
So I'll be talking about the last slide now. For the recommendation, we will organize public events like planning events in community. What example is we plan the event in a mall and giving taste samples to everyone. The benefit is may beneficial to collaborate with public entities to improve customer experience, like trying something new. And decision making is to so that the customer can give decision for the collaboration. And second is share products with employees. Sharing product with other employees through cross promotion can help advertise the iTunes future. Like giving free samples to the employees, so that they eventually become customers. And the third is work with digital partners. Collaborating with website and digital journalists who write articles about business can help promote its product to customers. Because they are fantastic storytellers. When they are fantastic storytellers, they will create a research and then attract the different customers. And world-renowned communication creativity is they have connections with media and news stations, and can also be a good partners for cross-promoting online, which is like an advantage for the cross-collaboration, so that because they have very high followers on their social media. Okay, thank you. That's all.
Okay.
For the English.
Thank you, Miss.